Hi, this is Chris Tuttle, and I'm going to be providing a little bit of background and introduction to Dealipedia on this video and how it fits in with some of the other things that we do. If we've already had a call to discuss this and I'm taking you through it, you don't need to repeat it. You can go right to the next videos, which actually get into the mechanics of adding deals to Dealipedia, which is where everybody starts. Before I do that, though, let me just talk about these sites and what they're all about. First of all, Dealipedia is a new site. We acquired it a few months ago, and it's been around for several years. It was started as a database and a way to keep track of what's going on with M&A, fundings, IPOs, all basically for free and input by volunteers. That strategy didn't really work, but the company did end up with a pretty good database of deals over the last 5 years and some important readership. So what we're going to be doing with this site over time is, while we maintain it and continue to add deals to the database, we're going to be changing and updating the look and feel of the site, the features that are available, the level of personalization and tailoring that can go on, because I believe this can be a very important resource to professionals in the equity and investment business, bankers, company CEOs, CFOs, as well as a number of peripheral people who follow this, lawyers, accountants, etc. It's also important strategically because companies will talk a lot about what their strategy is, but if you actually look at what they're doing in terms of M&A, that often speaks volumes to what they really are thinking about. So anyway, this is Dealipedia. The next videos get into the mechanics of how to actually enter deals and navigate this site. But I do want to also explain a couple other parts of our business. Another one that started a little bit longer, I guess about 2 or 3 years ago, is another kind of niche site called IPO Candy. We started this to focus our research on names in the IPO space, but we also do utility type stuff. For instance, we've got all the roadshows archived here. We've got transcripts of roadshows. We put out a monthly report called a Candygram, which we can get you set up on the IPO Candy, and you can see copies of it. This is a paid site. It's relatively inexpensive, designed for the retail segment, but it's been actually a successful effort, so it's done well. We also publish our research here on this site, so these are all research reports we've published here, as well as to institutions, which I'll talk about next. The real core part of our business is SoundView. We do advisory work for emerging companies. We also publish a lot. Myself and my partner, Stephen Wade, have been around for a long time, about 30 years each. As you see here, we've got 3 different businesses. We do a lot of advisory work. We do produce research reports, which I'll try to touch on, and those are distributed all around to all the institutions on Bloomberg and directly. We also have partnerships with other people that take those reports pretty far. And we're also building some capability to actually make investments in the course of our advisory work, which we think will be an exciting fund opportunity, but we're not going to talk about that right now. So let me just give you a look a little bit more about what the advisory business is. Again, you can skip this part if you're just not interested in the bigger picture, but there's something here on SlideShare. It's a little cut off. I'm not going to take you through the whole presentation. It's too long. But we've had a lot of clients over the years, a lot of exciting companies. We work with about 5 to 6 clients at a time, all in emerging technology, everything from nanotech to software to entertainment. People like our work. We just need to get it out there more. We've got some partnerships with different platform providers that we enjoy, particularly GigaOM Pro, which we're working a lot with. We've been around a long time, so we have a big network, so we can help our clients. Potentially, we can also help you if you could successfully complete an internship program with us and put in enough time. We'd be certainly happy to help you in your job search. I talked about IPO Candy and Dealipedia. Research 2.0 is actually our predecessor name, and that's where a lot of our distribution is set up. So that's where a lot of our readership gets our material, but we'll probably be changing that over time. We'll just be migrating that brand to SoundView really won't matter much, but that's something that'll be going on underneath the covers. I talked about all this. Our distribution network is broad, so if you get into the point of writing some research with us or for us, that research content will be broadly available to institutions and also to retail investors if we can distribute it out via Seeking Alpha and similar types of things. So that can get you some good exposure if you're a good writer, and that's the career path that you'd like to be on. This is a good way to get exposure there. And that's me, that's Steve. Like I said, if you're really interested, you can go look at this online, soundviewadvisory.com. And that's it. I'm going to leave it there, and the next few videos are going to be going back into Dealipedia and specifically a set of things that you can do to begin to contribute to the effort. Thanks very much for wanting to help us, and we look forward to working with you.